Well, hello everyone. It's Lauren here, only Shade Drops, back for another live stream. Third day of the rehearsals. We are back for another over analysis of a few pictures and a few clips. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing very good today. Sorry for the bit early stream today. It's because I may be a little bit busy later today. So I do not know if we have all the clips for the outfits and all. I hope we do. I think it's only missing right now Greece and Lithuania in the on the Eurovision Instagram. So hopefully by the end of the stream we'll get to see the Greek and Armenian outfit. No, the Greece and Lithuania. Yeah, Greek and Lithuanian outfits. In the meantime, don't forget to put a like, subscribe, follow me on Blue Sky. Is in the description below. If in case Greece and Lithuania are not dropped by the end of the stream, I'll just talk about them in a video tomorrow. Not a video, and it's live stream tomorrow. I don't even know if everyone. Yeah, actually, everyone performed. So I did not read the blog today at all. I saw the pictures for yesterday's rehearsals that were released this morning. So I will start by giving my opinion about these pictures. So let's share the screen right here. See, I did it quickly this time. And we're gonna scroll down until we get the first. Okay, first one there is going to be the Netherlands. I'm gonna go in like the order they posted it. All right, so here they're clearly showing us the first 30 seconds, 40 seconds of the song because we see like this very, not very, but pretty dark, but also kind of warm feeling here. And I am guessing this is not for the chorus. That is a very uplifting and happy chorus. I am guessing this right here is like the first 30, 40 seconds of the song that are very slow and emotional. So they are not showing us yet what they're going to do for the more energized part of the song. I see here that there are three violinists, so that explains why he'll have only two dancers with him. Apparently, the dancers will just come in and out of the screen. I don't know how it will look. Maybe a bit like the Soarele Shiruna horn ladies. Like that was a pretty good stage in Moldova 2 years ago, I think, 2023. They sent Soarele Shiruna. Yes, Dobshi's dub was 2022, Natalia Barbu 2024, so it was 2023. So right now, cannot judge a lot about these pictures. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, Kyle, you're coming a little bit later, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm mostly curious though about like the chorus, how it's gonna look in the chorus and the final part. Let's go to Norway right now, and I really like what I see here. I like the backdrop with these mountains and the fire. It's similar to the national final, but there are a bit of some changes that are for the better. I feel like this shot looks very cool and this looks very good. Yeah, I am confident, in Norway. I was not 100% confident in it, but it looks really good what they're doing right now. So I just hope that Kyle is doing better, like for his operation, his wisdom tooth removal. So hoping he will feel better and be able to really perform well. But yeah, Norway should make it. Come on, I hope it does. It's a really good song, and right now this looks really cool. All right. After this, okay, Azerbaijan. I am not covering them, but I saw the pictures. I'm just not covering them on my channel, as I said before. San Marino. Okay, this shot with Gabi Ponte looks fine. I really wish we had the dancers for Summer Night. Yeah, okay. There you go. I wish that the dancers like in the music video. There you go. Okay. These are the singers right there. I like the colors. The singers are masked, but they seem to be moving a little bit here. They're probably not statues like in the national final. And in this shot, we see Gabriel once again. Yeah, the main focus is gonna be on him. That's been obvious from the start. I'm just really curious, like about the singers, like because they are masked, and if it's like in the national final, it might be problematic. No dancers is also problematic because like it's a very energetic song. I wish they had the dancers, plus they were really, really energetic in the national final. And right here, the singers look like they are moving a little bit more than, which is it's not a big feat to. It's not hard to do move more than they did in the national final, but yeah, this shot looks pretty good. The rest, yeah, the focus will be on Gabri, like it's a DJ song and all. All right, I'm gonna wait for like the real clip to judge. All right, Belgium, Red Sebastian. Pretty cool shot here. I really like the outfit. Looks very good. I like the lighting behind. Now this is very very cool. With behind it looks like some kind of lava going down. I think I like this more than when it was on the platform. It does look there is like the little black things on the background that look a little bit awkward here, like a bit out of place. But I don't think a lot of people will notice that during the live performance, the full 3 minutes. Now this looks pretty good. Like here, I don't know which one is the actual one, but we have Red Sebastian here, and we have another Red Sebastian. And here is a camera woman that we probably will not see during the live performance. This is a very cool shot. I am okay. There's still like this right here behind that looks a little bit awkward still, but I think it's going to be fine when we get to the live show. Like it's not gonna show like this is all like just pictures. It looks really good. Really hyped to see what Red Sebastian is gonna give us. Cyprus. The person who's doing their stage is Sergio Yan or something was his name. He did Bambi Thug last year. Doomsday Blue, Ireland was a spectacular staging. This right now looks like there's a clear vision. I don't know what the vision is, but they're really going for something. And yeah, it's always cool when you see that they know what they want to go for. I don't know if I'm going to be fully convinced or underwhelmed, but at least there's like a clear idea behind it. And I can see it just from the first shot. Okay, now this, I can't put my name on what it, I know what it is, but I can't put my hand on the name. I can't put my finger on it. Like it's very frustrating. But this is a very very cool shot. Like this looks pretty fantastic. That like there's a little ear that is right here going a bit. we're saying it, but this looks very cool. Now this looks a little bit more awkward, I think, but I guess we'll see that for only 1 second or something during the live show. But Cyprus, there is a clear vision there. That's like obvious. They have a clear vision. And I am very curious to see the live performance now. That the thing I'm the most curious about for Cyprus is the live vocals because with all the effect in the studio version of that song, and that song is not the easiest one to sing, I want to see if Theo even can manage to pull it off. But yeah, Cyprus looks really good. All right, last one, and that had my favorite like pictures so far. Croatia. Now this looks very good to me. I love the outfit. This shot looks good, except the stuff that is going on behind maybe does not look great. But I'm guessing during the live shows we probably won't see that. Uh, Marco looks really great, and Poison Cake is my least favorite song of this semifinal. But it has the best picture so far, to be honest. And now this is a great shot in my opinion. Like the ping behind, we see that Marco probably ditched the coat. Yeah, it might be the moment where he's singing the big notes. The dancer's movement, it already gives me energy just by seeing it. I'm really gonna say congrats, Croatia, already for completely ditching the national final staging, because that was a shit staging. That was like really bad. And this right here actually so far looks very promising. And I am clearly not being biased here because it's my least favorite of the semi. But Croatia really, really looks good in my opinion. Like this is a great shot. This is the best picture we got so far. And I think I somehow skipped Albania. Oh no, it's right here. It's right here, Albania. All right. So this is where she goes towards the audience, probably for the finale of the song. Uh, okay. I'm not a big fan of the boxes. I'm not a huge fan of these boxes. But Colin has a very nice outfit. Okay, this is a large shot. I'm not the biggest fan of large shots, so I need something. I need something up close. But maybe that live, like in the moment, I'll be like, "Wow, this is cool." When I see the pyros look good. I don't know about the boxes. I really need to see it live. The descriptions sound a little bit more promising, but again, hey guys, it's 3 pictures. Let's not overcomplicate this. It's 3 pictures. We can't have a full-fledged opinion on this. Let's wait for the second rehearsal clips to have a bit more of an opinion, and then for the final 3 minutes, the actual live performance. But this right now looks it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great, in my opinion. All right, that's it for the picture of yesterday. Now we go into today. I'm gonna just quickly refresh to see if something new dropped, like Greece. Okay, Greece dropped for the outfit, and we're still waiting for Lithuania. I think they got everyone apart from that. So let's start with the Australian outfit. Gojo. That might be the outfits. I think I saw Australia and Latvia.
Across the land, I can tell you want a taste of the milkshake, man. I can tell you want a taste of the
I'm already laughing. Like he looks funny as shit in this outfit. I mean, this is fantastic. I really like this outfit. Like he already looks funny, I can't wait. I can't wait for his performance. Seriously. Like I am hyped about this, and it's a song that is in my personal bottom 5. That's only because it's a very strong year, because I actually enjoy the song. But I'm very, very curious what will happen during the staging and live performance. All right, so what's going on? No, that's Justina. Why did I click there? Nina Zizi. I'm expecting probably the same dress than in the national final. All right, it's not the same, but it's similar, same color. I wish they went for the black dress that was in the music video of the revamp. Now this one looks pretty good, but the one of the music video looked really, really good, and I wish they went with that one. Time for Emmy. Probably the same thing as in the national final. Oh, okay. It's the same idea, but it's not really the same outfit. I think this one looks better. The dancers also look much better than in the national final, and her brother also looks very good there. Yeah, this is. I so hope Ireland manages to make it. Come on, Emmy, bring Ireland to the final. I love this song so much. All right. Next up, we are having Latvia. I already saw them, and yeah, it looks fantastic. You'll see. This looks absolutely fantastic, I think. It gives me kind of, it's not the same thing, but it's kind of vibes of Slovenia last year. You see, it's not similar, I know, but there's like the vibes. They look wonderful. They really look wonderful. I can't wait for their staging. They had the best staging in the national finals if we don't count Goldilocks. Like a national final staging that was great. That one. Time for Armenia. Clark. Probably the same as national final. All right. There's no armor there, but he looks very good there. It looks very, very good. He clearly knows his audience. I like the pants. Yeah, looks good in there. This is a solid outfit. Yeah, we don't have any real bad outfits so far, in my opinion. Only the masks for San Marino was a bit laughable. Okay, Austria. Very important. They can win. Very classic. Is it the same thing that he wore during the performance of the mashup "Rise Like a Phoenix, Wasted Love" with Conchita? It looks very similar. Very classy. Very classy. And okay, we still have Greece and Lithuania will probably drop later. Let me see if they didn't just drop it already. No, so okay, Greece, and then I'll go read from the Reddit blog, and we'll go back here to see if Lithuania dropped. So I hope something a bit different from the national final. Okay, looks better already. Really like the black in here. Yes, great dress. Great dress. All right, Greece looks very good. Now let's go to the Reddit blog. I haven't read anything today, so I am very curious to read the descriptions of the different stagings here. Oh, let's start with Australia. Gojo. So came into today with no idea what to expect from this performance, as Australia didn't have a national final this year. We were hoping for a little of retro party energy of the official video, yeah. And since Australia is celebrating their 10th year of Eurovision, maybe a sprinkle of extra sprinkles. However, we're delighted to report they got their second set of staging notes, and it says the performance opens with a retro infomercial featuring Gojo as an enthusiastic salesman. Gojo's boundless energy and knack for the element of surprise also come through in the staging. It takes inspiration from the Milkshake Man video clip with bold neon tones, playful wardrobe choices, and nostalgic charm. The era leans heavily into the 70s and 80s, which also serves as a fun nod to fellow WA artists Voyager and their 80s staging from 2 years ago. And yes, there's even a guitar solo too. Oh my god. Midway through the performance, there's an explosion of color that captures the same wild, cheeky energy as the music video. This is going to be iconic, isn't it? So essentially, this is a lot of fun and a feast for the eyeballs, with some very cute graphics that support the retro infomercial vibe. Clearly, these are only visible to the TV audience, but there is still plenty for the arena audience to enjoy. Gojo in a very 70s style white suit with a red striped collar and a red cravat. Two dancers in red and white striped dresses, and a big finish after the sweet, sweet yum yums or the great graphics flood every corner of the stage, and the whole thing goes pink neon laser disco party. There's also a central prop that isn't the ice cream truck, but it's big and it's fun. That's all we can say right now, but we're told all will be revealed soon. Oh my god, I am getting so hyped for their staging. The song doesn't hype me like a lot, but the Australian staging really sounds promising. Sounds like a lot of fun. Did we join in with the call and response tweets with Yum Yum section? Yes, we did, of course. It definitely lacks impact when you're the only one in the arena, but we're fully expecting next week's audience to make up for our feeble Yum Yums. Also, just realize that Croatia have Yum Yums too. What are the chances of two lots of Yum Yums in 1 year? They're funny, the people who write the blog. They're really funny. Montenegro. I'm very curious here. I love Montenegro this year. Okay. Dobrodošli has a very different vibe from Igranka, of course. It's a Bond theme-esque Balkan power ballad with soaring orchestral arrangement. At Montenegro, Nina sang this in a very structured white dress with an eye mask. Oh yeah, remember the eye mask. I hope they didn't keep it. But in the official video, she wore a black dress with no mask. We can confirm that her costume for this first rehearsal is similar to Monte's song, but also something else entirely. Okay, so I'm guessing she ditched the mask. Really, the mask in Monte's song was about a bad idea. The mask remains, fuck me, until the first bridge into the chorus, but the white dress now has a huge white train and a built in panel of structured fabric that creates a circular frame from above her head to below her knees. So imagine the circle that Vladana wore in 2022, yeah? But make it bigger and an integral part of a pure white dress, with Nina's red lipstick being the only color. There are some camera shots taken from the side where she almost looks like a swan. It's very dramatic. All right, I think the mask is a very bad idea. I think it's a very bad idea to keep the mask because you just cannot visually connect with the audience, and it's a ballad. It's supposed to be emotional. We need to see Nina's eyes to connect with her. All right, the LED wall features white light particles that come together to form swirling shapes on the LED wall, and there's some very clever use of blue and white lighting that builds through the song. This performance is also less static than we saw in Monty's song, helped by a much bigger stage. Nina starts in the center, then walks to the frame stage for the big vocal finish. Power update, low white fog just for added drama. Okay, Montenegro, you are sending a ballad. Why are you playing Masked Singer with us? Why are you playing Masked Singer? We don't need Nina to be masked for most of the song. Like, wait, she is masked until the first bridge into the chorus. So yeah, no, not most of the song, but seriously, we need to connect visually with her to get that freaking emotion. Don't mask her. This is, as I said, it's not Masked Singer. It's Eurovision. Yeah, this plus the death slot. Oh my god. Yeah, I wish Montenegro would qualify this year, but I sadly don't really believe in it, and I believe in it even less as the day passed by. All right, Ireland. Come on, Ireland. Love like a party. This performance has definitely had a glow up since Emmy's winning performance on the Late Late Show Eurosong special. Emmy's silver playset has been replaced by a silver metallic dress with a pleated skirt, silver boots, and a helmet like hood. Yeah, we saw that earlier. It looked much better than in the national final. She starts the performance spotlight on a shiny metal platform in the center of the stage that looks like a lunar module, with her brother Erland on keyboards at stage level in front, wearing a metallic silver shirt and his trademark star shaped shades. There are four female dancers, all in silver trousers and black silver vests, who dance in front of Erland during each chorus. Okay, where's Emmy gonna be during each chorus? Are we gonna see her dancing? Or are we just gonna see like the dancers in front of Erland? Very curious about this. So it has the same vibe and energy we saw at the Irish national final, but the routine is much more precise and polished, and the staging is on a basal scale. Okay, looks like they improved it. The biggest difference is the impact of the neon lighting and LED walls. The floating bones are gone, instead replaced by neon planets and animated marching space dogs for each set of bum bums. This sounds like really cute and emotional. During the chorus, the main LED wall features a constellation that forms the shape of Laika, the dog out of stars. We're not crying, you are. This sounds like it's gonna be very sweet, like really, and fun at the same time. Power update: big firework jets in the final chorus, like a party in the sky. If there is any justice in this world, Ireland should qualify. I don't think it will happen because there is no justice in this world, but Ireland should. So should the next one, Latvia, without tomatoes. All right. We've been wondering if Tautomaitas would retain the ethereal curtain we saw at Supernova, or whether they would lean more into the fairy forest vibe from the official video with a different staging concept. We're not surprised to see that they retain the curtain. Okay, that's good. It's such a simple way to create atmosphere and intimacy, and the way this performance uses light on sections of the curtain to create pools of shadows is really immersive and hypnotic. Yeah, from the selected songs, they had the best staging in their national final. Honestly, the best national final staging was Goldilocks. Most of us agree about that. But from the selected entries, I think either this or Kai had the best stagings in their national final. By the way, go check out my video of the best stagings of the national final songs that did not get selected to Eurovision. I promise you'll like it. Just after the stream, though, wait a little bit. In fact, the whole routine is more or less exactly the same as Supernova. During the second run through, we simultaneously, I can't talk, played the Supernova version on our laptop to see if we could spot any differences, and the changes are very subtle. The lighting is definitely more dramatic and powerful, and at one point the LED wall gives them tails to make them look like animals, which requires them to be in exactly the right place on the stage. This is a very technical one. They are, and it looks really effective. Their costumes are so different. Yeah, we saw that. Instead of the floaty dresses we saw at Supernova, Automatas are all wearing matching gold catsuits with detailing that looks like branches and fins, and stunning gold headdresses that light up and change color through the song. Oh, they change color through the song. Hopefully, you'll be able to see some of the detailing of the TikTok video. Yeah, we saw on the Instagram video, and we'll get a better look on the photos tomorrow. Power update: low fog for added magic and mysticism. Yeah, it sounds really good what Latvia is doing, but I'm not surprised. Also, okay, let's go now. Armenia. I'm curious. Did they change it from the national final? They have to. He's also brought an entirely different staging concept for Survivor. There you go. Exactly what you had to do. From the one we saw at Depi Evratesil, as dramatic a change as we saw from Croatia yesterday. Good job, Armenia. Already, you ditched that staging. That's a good job. Okay, the songs I like the least in each semifinal really go with their stagings. Seriously. The first thing to note is the use of the legal lights. Half of them have been lowered to barely above head height, with the other half maybe 8 feet above. The strobe lights and flash in sync with the bass line, and also create a structural effect on the stage that feels very dark and industrial, completely different from the rock pillar structure we saw at Depi Efrazio. This sounds really promising. Park starts his performance in the gap between the two halves of the lighting rig, lit with spotlights like he's in a tunnel. Most of the performance then takes place on a treadmill in the middle of the frame stage, where he sprints during the chanting section of the chorus, then slows down for the low tempo middle eight. Okay. The treadmill choreography is complex, but Park has clearly been very busy in the rehearsal studio, and the whole concept aligns really well with the pace and energy of the song. The other big change is Park's costume. The one shouldered armor is gone, yeah. He's the one who changed it, not Park, not Cal Alessandro, as we thought Cal Alessandro would change it. Replaced by a black vest and studded black leather trousers. It honestly looked pretty good, the outfit that we saw. After the big note at the end, The legal lights rise up to open the stage for Park's dramatic final chorus. Oh wait, I didn't read one thing. Loose cargo fit rather than tight for those of you trying to picture that. Okay. Okay. The legal lights rise up to open up the stage for Park's dramatic final chorus. When it feels like every light in the arena is in flash mode. Incidentally, the stage crew called the legal lights the automation. Less fun, so we're sticking with our version. Okay. Pyro update, big flames jets in the chorus before the middle eight, then the treadmill starts smoking like it's on fire. All the flames for the big finish. Armenia sounds very good. Armenia sounds very, very good. I'm very curious to see it. Why is it that like my lasts in each semifinal so far sound the most promising? Like seriously, what's up with that? Okay, Austria, very, very important because Austria might win this year. Artistic director Sergio Jan. Okay, so what are we getting from Austria? Well, first thing to note is that the staging is designed to be broadcast entirely in black and white, which we can only imagine was a huge technical challenge. It means the lighting is all about creating pockets of light and shadow, ramping up the light levels in sync with the tempo and drama of the song. And goodness, what drama! Both from JJ's operatic vocals and the staging concept. The central prop is a simple boat that looks like it's been made from packing crates, with a wooden mast and a white sail. JJ performs in the boat for the whole of the performance. Okay, so we got a freaking boat. Wow. Clinging onto the mast as the storm begins in the second chorus. It appears to toss him around the stage through a combination of some very clever camera work and a wind machine cranked up to the max. JJ performs some wind battered choreography that feels almost like contemporary dance, and as the tempo builds through the drum and bass section at the end, so does the storm, with the waves and storm clouds building on the LED screen, spinning camera work, flashing strobe lights, and JJ barely hanging onto the boat but not losing the note for a second. Wow! Right at the end, as an overhead camera shot makes it look like the boat is being sucked into a vortex on the LED floor, a huge lighthouse appears on the main LED wall like a beacon of hope in the darkness, and everything is still. There is probably a lot of details we missed, mostly through not having nearly enough eyes for that performance, but hopefully that gives you the flavor. Oh, JJ's costume, a long black leather coat with metal accents. Yeah, we saw that one. All right, guys, Austria. I'm judging from the description. Like, I can't really tell a lot. Like, but this right now, this sounds really good. I am so hyped. I am really, really hyped for this. I can't wait to see it. I really can't wait to see it. This sounds so good. Okay, Greece. Ooh, Austria, really. I can't wait for the pictures tomorrow. This is gonna be so good. At least I hope so. All right. Asteromata is a traditional Greek expression that describes women with bright starry eyes. Okay, where is the staging? It's entirely different from the performance we saw at Ethnikos Telikos. Very good. The live performance at Ethnikos Telikos had great vocals, but a shitty staging. So it's good that they changed it. Staging notes from the Greek delegation. Let's read it. Claudia begins her appearance on the Eurovision stage standing on a pier. Her movement towards a rock symbolizes the fiery journey each person undertakes to the light. The presence of a second person on stage, along with the movement of the set, reflects the theme of separation, the central message of the song Asteromata. Okay, so we have our first rock of the season as a central prop. Everything is better than just the dancers laying on the floor, as we saw in the national final. And once Claudia has walked along the pier in the quiet opening verse, she performs the rest of the song on top of it. She is joined by one female dancer for the second verse, but they drift away on the pier, leaving Claudia alone on the rock, wearing a long fitted gown that sparkles with tiny jewels. In different lights, it looks either black or a very dark navy blue. It's hard to tell, but hopefully they will be clearer on the photos tomorrow. There's some lovely camera work in this performance with overhead shots making it look like the pirate is in water, which then morph into dramatic burning trees and volcanic landscapes that spread up the LED wall as the song builds. The lighting and graphic effects are stunning. At one point, Claudia lifts her arm and blue lights sweep across the set. Her vocals lift the roof off the arena, with the LEGO lights descending at the end to create a tiered effect. We sadly don't speak Greek, but we can feel the love and loss and pain in every line. Greece sounds very good. It's great that they ditched the national final staging. Honestly, I can't wait to get the pictures tomorrow because all these descriptions sound really, really good. Like they sound amazing. So that's why I want to wait for the pictures tomorrow because some of them sound too good to be real. Okay, and before I read Lithuania, I'm checking the okay, I checked the Instagram and it seems like they are showing the outfit. So we're first gonna check out the Lithuanian outfit. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I expected, but it's the same outfits as in the national final. Okay, my voice is starting to leave me, so we are gonna end this with reading Catharsis, the staging description on the live blog. Alright, those of you who love their winning performance from Eurovision.lt will be very happy to hear that the staging remains largely unchanged. Good, it was a good staging. The blue outfits, the bleak landscape, the exploding house, and the flying rocks in the final Tavos. Tavo, Tavo, stay focused, Lauren, are all much the same, albeit the graphics are delivered on a much bigger scale, including the LED floor, and feel more immersive and impactful. The performers are a little more spread out than they were as at the national final, and in the second verse, Lucas moves down to the frame stage with guitarist Alanas and Emilia. Okay, contact with the guitarist and all. As with Latvia, we mapped the second run through against the video from Eurovision, and whilst there are many different camera angles and wide shots, the flow of the performance has remained generally the same. What's changed is the atmosphere added by the lighting and extra effects. On the Basel stage, they're able to add more light and shade. So there's a really nice close-up shot where Lucas' face is half in shadow. When he comes to the front, he battles against a wind machine in sequence of different camera shots. The whole thing feels lighter in parts and darker and more atmospheric in others. At the end, the LEGO lights descend to create an effect that looks like a pair of wings as the strobes kick in for the Tavos and the song ends in a flash of white light. It was already a great performance at Eurovision, but this feels like it's been elevated. Great. Before we wrap up for the day, can we just take a moment to celebrate how diverse this year's lineup is? Damn right. Just today, we've had alt rock, Europop, folk, pop opera, rock, hip hop, a couple of huge ballads, and some performance art from Australia. Whatever you're into, you'll find it at Eurovision. And that's a great note to end on. Okay, so quickly from semifinal, one of my favorite pictures were probably from Croatia. Looked really, really good. Semifinal two, I am so hyped for Austria, and I want to see Armenia and Australia and Ireland and Latvia and Greece and Lithuania. And I'm realizing that that's literally everyone. The blogs sound too good to be true. It sounds too promising to be true. Also, very curious to see the full staging for Cyprus because it's clear that they have vision there. Sounds like it's shaping up like a great year for the stagings, but I'm gonna wait for the pictures. So thanks a lot for joining me in this stream. I hope you liked it. If you did, please pull a like, subscribe, follow me on social media. Basically, Blue Sky. The link is in the description below. I will see you there. Bye bye.